Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to back the chair up a little bit. I hope everyone's doing well on this. It's Friday, if it matters, right? Let's get into our seat and sit back in your chair. Roll your shoulders back. Rest your hands in your lap. And dip your chin down towards your chest just a little bit. Maybe your eyes closed and take a couple long breaths in and out. Feeling your feet on the floor. If you feel safe to have bare feet, take your shoes off. Really feel your feet on the floor. Couple more breaths. And on your next breath, deep breath in through your nose, blink your eyes open. And full sigh out through your mouth. Drop your arms heavy down by the sides of your chair. So they're just kind of hanging there. And then pull your belly in. Pull up away from the back of your chair and really stretch your arms down toward the floor. Tilt your head to the right. And tilt your head to the left. One more time, over to the right. And over to the left. And then back to center. Reach your right arm up overhead. Again, if anything hurts, don't do it. Maybe you're here instead. If you have shoulder issues, maybe you reach out to the side instead. Or if you can reach up, and then switch. Right arm comes down, left arm goes up. Switch again. Making different movements with our shoulders. I lied one more time each side. And left arm reaches. We're going to pause here for just a couple breaths. And then both arms down. Swing your arms forward and back. And then roll your shoulders. Swing them a couple times. And then roll your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. And then rest. Hands on your lap, sitting up tall, belly's in. Twist to one side. Oh, it looks like it's going to rain. This weather the last few days has been crazy. It's felt like rain for like 4 days, and I haven't felt the drop. Well, I did feel a little spitting yesterday, but. And twist to the other side. It's so humid. I just love when it rains and then it takes the humidity with it. And come back to center. Roll your wrists around. Shake your hands out. Roll your wrists. And then rest your hands on your lap. Roll your shoulders back, belly's in. Take a full breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Then lift up your right foot and lower. Lift your left and lower down. Right foot lifts, left foot. Right, left. Switch back and forth. Tiny steps. And then rest both feet. And then lift your right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Just gently tapping your lap. And pause. So we did our feet, we did our hands. Now we're going to do one of each. Left foot lifts, right hand lifts. So opposite sides of our body. And lower down. Right foot, left hand lift. And lower. Switch. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. So this kind of movement is called, well, one name of it is called cross crawling, using opposite sides of our body, doing coordinated movements. Super helpful physically, but just as beneficial mentally is for mental agility. We're going to keep going. Mental agility, focus, concentration, groundedness, balance, so many benefits just from using our brain to cross crawl like this. And then everything rests down. Roll your shoulders, roll your feet up to your toes, back to your heels, up to your toes, back to your heels. And then rest down. Creep your feet a little closer together. Cross your left ankle over your right knee if you can. If you can't, you could do knee over knee. Sit up tall. And then lean forward. And then sit back up. Left foot on the floor. Right ankle crosses your left knee. Tall spine. And then lean forward. And sit up. Land your feet. And then heel toe your feet out as far as they can go. So if you have arms on your chair, you're not going to be able to go out very far. Toes point out a little bit, hands on your knees, and lean forward. And take your belly towards your left leg. Take your belly towards your right leg. Over towards your left leg. Over towards your right. And then back to center and sit yourself up. Lift onto your toes and heels, lift up and lower. Wide feet, excuse me. And land both feet down. Lean forward again. This time, right hand reaches towards your left foot. And then take your right hand, make sure your belly's in, and reach it up toward the ceiling. And again, if that's not feeling good on your shoulder, maybe you reach out to the wall beside you. Take your right hand, reach it back down towards your left foot. And then right hand to your left knee. Left hand reaches towards your right foot. Take it up toward the ceiling, little twist. Back down towards your right foot. Back to your knee. Lean forward a little further if you can, if you feel balanced. And then sit yourself up. Shuffle your feet back in. And sit back in your chair. Lift your right leg up, lengthen it out. Flex your foot, point your toes, circle your ankle. Both directions. Flex your foot, point your toes, circle, circle. One more time. Flex, point, and then land your foot. Left leg lifts. Point and flex your foot a couple of times. And circle. Point and flex again. Couple circles. One more time. Point, flex, circle, and land. Tap your heels. And tap your toes. And then rest your feet. Sit up tall. Feet press into the floor. Seat presses into the chair. And twist to your left. Excuse me. And twist to your right. And back to center. Arms hang heavy off the sides of the chair. Belly pulls in, shoulders roll way back. Lean a little bit to your right. And back to center, strong belly. So these are the core muscles working. We want to keep our whole middle strong because that's what's protecting our spine as we go through our movements, not only when we're doing yoga, but through our whole day. Lean over towards your left. Again, belly's pulled in, feet pressing into the floor. That helps ground us and balance us. Come back up. Reset anything. Feet press. Lean to your right. And then lean to your left. And back to center. Sweep your arms forward and up. Reach up. Press down through your feet. Reach up through your fingertips. Deep breath in. And slowly bring your arms by your sides. Full breath. And as you breathe out, lean forward. Reach your hands back behind you. Next breath in. Sweep your arms up overhead. Sit up tall. Reach up. Plant your feet. And exhale. Sweep your arms back. Heart forward. And then come right up to sit. Arms by the sides of your chair. Belly's in. Lean to the right. Lean to the left. One more time each side. Lean to the right. And over to the left. And back to center. Twist to the right. And to the left. And come back to center. Sitting up tall, belly's in. Lift your right foot off the floor. Maybe hold on to the front of your right knee or under your right thigh. Sit up tall. And then start to take your leg side to side. Again, if this feels better where it's one leg or one hand, excuse me, holding up your leg, totally fine. Ooh, that wind just kicked up. Thank goodness. And then rest, come to center, land it down. Hands come to your left knee or under your left leg and take your leg side to side. And then back to the center, land your foot, tap your heels and tap your toes. And then rest. Lean back in your chair. Take your right foot, lengthen it out front. And then lift it a little bit higher. So you're not just resting all your weight on the chair. Your belly's in, lift it up a little bit higher. And then bend it and land your foot. Left leg extends out. Lift it up. Mine barely comes up, but I can feel the effort happening because I'm lifting it up. I'm holding, I'm strengthening through my hip and my core muscles. And then land it down, tap your heels. So if we're just letting our leg hang, the chair's doing the work and we're not really asking our muscles to do much. But the minute we try to lift it, even a quarter of an inch, then we start to feel things work. That's where the magic is, right? Tap your heels. And lean back in your chair. Both legs come out. Bring your feet together and take your feet apart. Together and apart. Together, apart. One more time. Together, apart, and then land your feet out wide. Sit up tall. Twist to your right. And then twist to your left. Back to center. Hands on our knees. So our feet and knees are out a little bit wider. And lean forward. So lean as far as you can comfortably. Usually when my knees are apart further, it gives a little more room for my torso, which feels more comfortable for me. Take your right hand, reach it towards your left foot. And bring your right hand back to your right knee. Left hand towards your right foot. Back to your knee. Sit yourself up. Shuffle your feet in. Reach your right arm up overhead. And then take your right fingers to the back of your neck. Pull your belly in. Maybe hold on to the chair. And try to touch your elbow toward the ceiling. Now, obviously, we're not going to, but imagine it's right there. You can try to scrape the ceiling with your elbow. So we're getting nice opening through our tricep, through our underarm, and through our right side. And switch. Right hand comes down. And then again, trying to touch the ceiling. I can't touch it when I'm standing on my finger with my fingertips. So reaching out. So I'm not touching it seated with my elbow. But again, it's the energy of where we're working toward that can engage those muscles that we want working and opening. And back to center. Roll your shoulders around a little bit. And rest your shoulders down, arms by your sides. And take your hands away from the chair a little bit. palms face down, and really reach your arms. Tilt your head over toward the left. I'm already feeling that. Quite a stretch down my right arm. And then back through center. Reach your arms and tilt your head to the right. And back to center. Hands on your lap, roll your shoulders around. And then rest, belly's in. Turn your head to the left. Nod a couple times, big nods. One more. And then pause, turn your head all the way to the right. Again, big movement. One more. And back to center. Big nods, chin up, chin down. Belly still in, chin up, chin down. Last time. And looking straight ahead, roll your shoulders. And sit yourself back in your chair. Right leg extends out. Flex your foot. Flex your foot, flex your foot, flex your foot. And then land down. Left leg extends, flex your foot. Getting a nice stretch in our heel. Actually, our heel. As we press our heel forward, in our calf, we're getting a stretch. It's Friday. Bend your knee, land your foot, tap your heel. We're going to take that one step further. Extend your right leg forward, flex your foot. Reach your left hand towards your right toes. Again, we don't have to touch. It doesn't matter if we're even close. That's where we're headed. That's what engages those muscles that we want. It opens up the muscles in the back of our leg. Belly's in, so we're supporting our back as we bend forward. And then sit up, land your right foot. Left leg extends. Right hand reaches towards your left toes. It may or may not be close. It's not really the answer. It doesn't really matter. Flex your foot if it's not. And then land down. Heel toe your feet out as far as they can. Toes point out, hands on your knees. Lean forward. Take your torso towards your left thigh. Take your torso towards your right. And come back to center. And sit yourself up. Heel toe your feet in. Really good movement for our ankles when we do that. Heel toe back out. And heel toe back in. And march your feet. And then rest. Sitting up tall, hands on the fronts of your knees. Push your chest forward, roll your shoulders back, tilt your chin up just a little bit. And then as you exhale, pull your belly in, round your spine, chin to chest. Shoulders roll forward. On a breath in, chest forward, shoulders back, chin high. On a breath out, shoulders forward, spine back, chin to chest. 2 more times. Forward, breathe in. And then round and go back. And sit back up nice and tall. Hang your arms by the side and reach them straight down. So you're creating space between your ear and your shoulder. We tend to walk around like this or like this more often than we want to. So really make an effort. Imagine someone's behind you, pressing your shoulders down and pushing them back a little bit. Lean over toward the right. So you might find you can lean a little further than you did before when we did this before. You might notice you're doing it the same or less. All answers are correct. And then back to center, make sure your belly's in though. And then lean to the left. Pause here for a few breaths. And come back to center. Swing your arms forward and back. And then bring your arms forward and pull your shoulders back, bellies in, and bring your hands together right out front. Sitting up tall. Take your right arm out to the side. And if you can, start taking it back a little bit for a twist. Feet stay planted on the floor. 3, use your breath. 2, exhale, right hand forward. Left arm starts to go out to the side and back if you can. Couple breaths. Left hand forward, right arm back. Kind of swinging, right arm forward, left arm back. Couple more times. And good movement for our shoulders to make. One more time each side. Right arm back, left arm back, left arm forward, hands to your lap, roll your shoulders back. Take a twist to the right, really gentle twist, and a twist to the left. And then back to center. Roll your feet, toes to heels. And then rest your feet. Flip your palms up. They're resting on your lap. And if you can, without looking, bring your thumb tips and index fingertips together. So you're making like the OK sign. And then open your hands back up. Thumb tips and middle fingers together. And then open. Thumb and ring finger tips coming together. Open your hand. Thumb and pinky. And open. Again, thumb and index finger. Open. Thumb and middle. Open. Thumb and ring finger. Open up. Thumb and pinky, like the number 3. And open up. Shake your hands out, roll your wrists, wiggle your fingers around. And then rest. Roll your shoulders back, sit up nice and tall. Reach your arms up overhead if you can. Lean to your right. Press through your feet. Come back to center, bellies in, right? Lean to the left. Back to center. Reach up, maybe look up. And then fold all the way down, reach down towards your toes. Again, you may or may not even be close to touching them. That's not what matters. Bring your hands to your lap. Slowly push yourself up. Take a twist to the left. Last one, twist to the right. And back to center. Sit back. Bring your left hand to your chest and your right hand to your belly. Plant your feet on the floor. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And feel your breath. Notice if you feel it more strongly in the hand at your chest or on the hand on your belly. Maybe it's equal. I tend to feel it more in my chest, so I really need to make an effort to expand my belly a little bit further as I breathe in. Full belly, and breathe out. Squeeze your belly in, almost like you're squeezing the air out of your lungs. Breathe in, big belly. exhale, squeezing the air out. Slow breath in, fill yourself up. Slow breath out. One more. Inhale through your nose. Biggest breath in, and then full breath out. Rest your hands on your lap. Take another deep breath or two. Relax your shoulders. Allow your breath to settle. Your body to be still. Keep noticing your breath. Are you breathing in or out? Are you feeling it in your belly, your chest, your throat, your mouth, or your nose? And each and every time you notice your attention's been moved away from your breathing, gently guide your attention back. Ask those questions. Where am I feeling this? Inhaling or exhaling? And staying right here with your eyes closed, start to deepen your breath a little bit. Start to let your toes and fingers find some soft movement. And let your body be still again. Take a full breath in and out. Bring your hands to your heart space. And all together, take a full breath in. And a full breath out. I bow to each of you with so much gratitude for showing up on your mat this morning, for yourselves, for each other, with each other. Namaste. Thanks so much for practicing, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Take good care of yourselves and each other. Have a great weekend.